Welcome back to part 3 of the L block holes that we're drawing for in Onshape. So in part 3, what we want to do is we want to apply or assign a material, and then we want to create an actual drawing file in Onshape with a section view. And let's start this out. The first thing is in the Pear Deck, you're asked to change the material to stainless steel 2205, and then you'll record your answer with this notation down here. So in your Onshape drawing file, to assign a material, we'll go down in the browser tree to our parts. In this case, we only have one part. We're going to want to right-click, and we're going to select Assign Material. Once you do that, you'll get your material editing box here, and it currently says None, Onshape Material. So if you hit the None portion, you get an opportunity, and we want to type in stainless steel, and let's see if we can find, oh, there we go, down here is stainless steel 2250 or 2205. So we'll activate that, and now we've assigned that material. So to answer the question here, which talks about the surface area, actually that should be bold for you all, let's do that. For the surface area, you'll come down to the bottom right of the graphic window where it says Display Mass Materials, and this is your Mass Properties box. And you will notice right here is where it says Surface Area. It's blank because I have not activated the actual part. So for you to see your surface area, you'll want to first hover and left click to activate the L block, and then you'll take that number and put it into the Pear Deck. Okay. So the second thing that we want to do is generate an actual drawing file here. I do go through the steps for you, how you're going to select them to get this outward component. So the way we do that is in Onshape, one thing that's really cool is down here at the bottom, it gives you an opportunity to insert new elements, whether they're additional parts, assembly files, or drawing files, and a lot of different features. So you're going to hit the plus symbol, and then we're going to go and select Create Drawing. Once you create drawing, right now I'm having you use their basic default settings for the ANSI A, which is the inch version for us, and that should be defaulted. So once you do that, you can select OK, and it will now open up an actual drawing file, which is down here. The other neat feature about that is Onshape automatically bring in your Part Studio since we're in the same window. And in order to activate it, all I need to do is hover, and I just need to left click, and now it's given me that drawing file based on the location where I want to put it. So for me, I'm going to take my front view, which is always down here in the bottom left. I'm going to hover, and I'm going to left click to drop it in place. And now I can drag it in either one of the other two orientations. So let's go ahead and do the right view, and I'll drop it in place. Now it's actually dropped it. It thinks I'm done. So in order for me to put my top view in, I need to left click on the front view again and then drag to the top view. Left click to drop it in place, and you'll see that this is now my top view. Finally, for my isometric, I want to activate the front view again, and then drag my isometric view up here and drop it in place. After that, I'm going to hit Escape. And now, if you want to shade this in, you can hover over the actual isometric view, right-click, and then you can go down and hit Show Shaded View. A lot of people like to have that shaded in, so that's just how you do that. And now, since we have some holes in here, we definitely want to show our section view. So the way we're going to show our section view is we're going to come up to Onshape in the Quick Access toolbar, select Section View, and now it's going to give me some options here. I want this to be a horizontal view, not a vertical, not an angular at this point, but horizontal. And now, when I get that, I'm just going to hover right down that midpoint line that I have for my holes, and I hover and left click, and now I drag down. Now I'm going to put my section view inside the house. So I'll pull it down here, I'll left click again, and it'll drop in my section view. The final thing that I want you to do is we want to start adding, and we're going to edit and modify all this later on, but in the title block, in the title section, I want you to hover and left click to activate it, and you're going to put in your name, and let's call, what do we call this, L block. And once you do that, you can accept it, and that's what we're going to do now. What you'll do from here is you will take your screenshot, save this to your desktop or Schoology resource section, and you will upload this to the proper Schoology assignment window. All right, folks, congratulations on creating a section view for us with holes using LBlock. I will see you all soon when we work on assemblies.